42 months, gross motor, sub-skill, stands on one leg for 5 seconds without holding on to anything. Child development methods. 1. The parent shows the child how to stand on one leg. 2. The parent stands facing the child, holding both of the child's hands. 3. The parent lifts one leg up and asks the child to do the same. Then the parent lets go of the child's hand one by one. 4. Repeat the step by lifting the other leg. 5. Practice until the child can stand on one leg without holding on to anything. Remarks: the parent may sing along for fun while the child is practicing. Gross motor, sub-skill, catches a ball by wrapping his or her arms around it. 2. A 15 cm diameter ball. Child's development methods. 1. The parent teaches the child to position his or her arms with palms turned up and elbows bent, ready for catching the ball by wrapping his or her arms around it and cradling the ball to the chest. 2. The parent can assist the child by holding his or her hands and then decrease assistance by holding the child's arms instead. Finally, encourage the child to do it by himself or herself. 3. Challenge the child by extending the distance to 1 to 2 meters. The parent can play throw and catch by first using a balloon, as it moves more slowly than a ball, thereby giving the child more time to adjust to the distance and eye-hand coordination required. Alternative materials: balloon, cloth doll, a tie-up cloth or towel. Fine motor, sub-skill, identifies 3 types of geometrical shapes. 2. 3 sets of different shaped geometrical blocks. Child development methods. 1. The parent teaches the child to know circular, rectangular, and triangular shapes. 2. Place 3 dishes in front of the child, each with a different geometrical shape. 3. Tell the child to pick up a circle and put it in the circle-shaped dish. If the child does not know, the parent can guide the child by pointing to the correct one. 4. Tell the child to pick up the remaining blocks and put them in the correct shape group. 5. Gradually reduce assistance until the child can do it by himself or herself. Alternative materials save household objects for the child to use. Circular shapes, for example, oranges. Rectangular shapes, for example, boxes, cases. Fine motor, sub-skill, puts a 3-piece jigsaw puzzle together to make a picture. 2. A jigsaw puzzle with 3 pieces. Child development methods. 1. The parent lays a complete 3-piece jigsaw puzzle in front of the child and asks the child to look at it. 2. The parent then separates the 3 pieces by widening the gaps between the pieces and asks the child to help by putting them back together. 3. Increase the difficulty by mixing up the pieces and then help the child to put them back together as a picture. If the child starts to do it, let him or her do it independently. Alternative material: picture, photograph, cartoon picture cut into 3 pieces. Fine motor. Sub-skill: draw circles by following patterns. 2. 1. A piece of paper. 2. A pencil. Child development methods. 1. The parent shows the child how to draw circles. 2. The parent tells the child to draw a circle following the pattern. 3. If the child cannot draw a circle, the parent can assist by holding the child's hand to draw it. 4. When the child can draw a circle by himself or herself, the parent draws a circle on paper while hiding it from the child. Then the parent hands the paper to the child and says, "Draw a circle like this one for me." Receptive language. Sub-skill: correctly places an object in front of and behind as instructed. 2. 1 doll and 1 wooden block. Child development methods. 1. Use various toys which can be placed in front of and behind objects such as a chair, table, cup, wooden block. Demonstrate to the child while explaining. For example, "Look, the block is in front of the table. The block is behind the table." And then instruct the child to put the block in front of the table. 2. If the child cannot do it, repeat the demonstration and use the hand-on-hand method to guide him or her. Emphasize the words "in front of" and "behind." 3. Take 2 similar objects and place one of them in front and another one behind. Instruct the child to pick them up. For example, pick up the car that is behind the chair. Receptive language. Sub-skill: categorize clothing. 2. Categorization cards. 1. Animals. 2. Food. 3. Clothes. Child development methods. 1. Place the 3 clothing pictures in front of the child and name each one for him or her. 2. Have the child select each piece of clothing as instructed until he or she can correctly choose all 3 pictures. 3. Mix up the clothing cards with the other categories. Start by getting the child to select from 2 categories, for example, clothing and animals. After the child is successful, encourage him or her to select from 3 categories. Alternative materials: pictures of clothes, food, animals from drawings, magazines, or teach using real materials. Expressive language. Sub-skill: talks about a recent event, child development methods. 1. Ask questions involving daily routines that happened a short time ago. For example, after eating, washing his or her face, brushing teeth, using the bathroom, eating snacks. Ask the child, "What did you just do?" 2. Ask often about past events that happened with an increasing time gap since the event, but not exceeding 10 minutes ago. Encourage the child to answer. If the child cannot answer, prompt him or her with the answer or use gestures and then repeat the question. Expressive language. Sub-skill says want or please or thank you or for you spontaneously. Child development methods. 1. Parents and other adults demonstrate constantly to the child when to say want, please, thank you, for you, such as parents or adults say, "Give me the please" to the child before taking it from him or her. When the child gives the object, the parents or adults respond and praise the child with "Thank you, that's very good." When parents or adults have snacks to share with the child, say, "Today I have snacks for you. I will share with you and your brother or sister. We will have snacks together." 2. Encourage the child to say want, please, thank you. For example, teach him or her not to snatch or grab things from other people. For example, before handing toys to the child, have the child reach out his or her hand and say want or please first. Have the child say thank you every time he or she gets help or receives something. Encourage the child to share or give, for example, sharing snacks or toys with his or her peers and getting the child to say "for you." Other examples: when cooking, invite the child to share the food with neighbors. Participate in a charity event. Personal and social. Sub-skill able to correctly say his or her gender. Child development methods. 1. The parent teaches the child to know gender differences by appearance, such as clothing or hairstyles. 2. Tell the child about the gender of family members. For example, mother is a female, father is a male, and the child is a girl or a boy. Personal and social. Sub-skill puts a shirt on independently without buttoning. 2. A button front shirt. Child development methods. 1. The parent shows the child how to wear a shirt. 2. The parent puts the shirt over the child's shoulder, holds the child's right hand to lift the left collar up, tells the child to push the left arm through the left sleeve, repeats the same steps on the other side. 3. Practice each step often and then reduce assistance until the child is able to do every step independently.